bia or meeting big clubs are locking horns when it comes to buying a specific player. We've already spoken about said said your city, then go along that particular tangent, get your players right. Maybe in the next few years, you could become a team on your selling club just to maintain your status. Then number 2, I also spoke about Manchester United, baby, or Mujina or Moko Peshes Kwakuchiasa amount of money in the Ama Leipzig. What is my catcher was Obia or Becatcher said Manchester United are not overpaying for Benjamin Sesko Biano and Yano correct. Manchester United we are clearly overpaying for Benjamin Sesko. Whether you like it or not, they are overpaying for Benjamin Sesko.
Dynamic.
But in this discussion, Anna in Komoni Bedru say
Slovenia Hercules. On the video, we know who you call slow or didn't tip him more. Wait,
it's all America Sala.
Oh, they got 2 rugby posts. It's
all America Sala. It's all What do you know? Now, firstly, share the real situation in Bepimuna. There has been several comments a movie around. As to say Newcastle mu project in a day, and United are overpay in terms of salaries. Ama Benjamin Sesko, Intina Benjamin Sesko, Ejatum Sombesi Akadia Momonana, Fancy and Yoma Mirina Minubedi Uncommon enemy. Another pay decide whatever that was between Manchester United and Newcastle United. Now there's one thing we call project efficiency, and there's another thing we talk about when it comes to status perception. See, I can say project efficiency. Ninchire muni ntia ase nyina na yese se wo the Newcastle club no to na the Manchester United club no to onom na dwumadi a omudi e wo mo boboko nim se de be mo boboko ni betimi adi inkruwa imfie da yanim no etisen
okay
obi dia ye chen ne yonko dia na hope o ba ko dia mu e chen ba ko dia na. That is the first discussion that went on between Sesko agent Manchester United, Newcastle United, when it comes to Sesko and making a choice as to which club and obesi akandi amomo. The next thing they talked about the status perception. First is the status perception obusa won say so the Newcastle and Manchester United to say in the next 3 or 4 years Newcastle almost status to say Manchester United status to say the past, the present and the future.
Yeah.
O consider san your mama yensa ni nyina. Historically Manchester United club no eswa and Pempenso Madrid to say some discussions went into the decision involving Newcastle, Manchester United, and Benjamin Sesko say oh choose to say why and Amekwakusi akandi amano. Now in this particular discussion no Anabejina say Sesko who say when it comes to project efficiency fancy no credit na me in prem no Newcastle ya dey Manchester United.
Like form there.
Form
there.
Ana
class na permanent.
Ana mo hwe edi ha omu team na hwe Alexander Isak of society that buy. Na ote saying and society that no ofri obaye no improvement na te say.
Ono so crap so oko.
Now the improvement eba Isak bobo ni mu a fancy you could feel say when it comes to project efficiency based on form Newcastle have the ability to improve Benjamin Sesko more than Manchester United. Form. Ana in prem no how Manchester United should dia. Omako for Rasmus Hojlund denaba. Omako for JD Sancho denaba. Omako for players be breed omaba. But individually the players are not improving. Which is true and factual. It when me no see there be me coach na sa ma akosi akan wo no na nyoma betima akoyi ama me amatimi improve. But osaso twen ho kwa ni mu bi no see there be form your temporary class your permanent. Because in the next future the assurance pa na be wo say hwe say player bi ti say Isak free team ni mako. Na transfer situation na Newcastle de na mu. Na price omo de ato no so no. Newcastle project na ankasa na me say imprim ya na anhwa that should be a twice 1 or 2 years na nothing shows say bibia betime improve. But me Manchester United so a omakwa ahuyehie mu atwam. Ba ebe me fe Some suma be see aka Manchester United ni abeka che say within the next 1 or 2 years no yen ene de Manchester United here dey e ba soro. Then he looked at the signings both clubs are doing. Manchester United are signing Mbeumo. Last season or contributing how many goals and assists in the Premier League? I'm not sure Matheus Cunha or provided how many goals and assists in the Premier League. And then Manchester United were one of the best creators in the Premier League in the shape of Bruno Fernandes. It is a Bruno Fernandes so very likely says have seen one small normal as Abomebo say I'm match this number of goals. A player like Bruno Fernandes a bit mama match this number of goals. Then he decides Panay. Fancy. Then it comes to the status perception. Or Manchester United status no Newcastle status in a gap in the womb. Manchester United still remains the club everyone is talking about. I'm not saying this idea. I have decided the same Akosia kind of Manchester United and he moves. A day in a Benjamin Sesko at the Manchester United. And before I ever who do the Manchester United, I also who the Manchester United are lucky. Before Ansani about discussing whatever he brings to Manchester United. Because first so obey here BB now they are the Kodiano Komana. Either say at the Kodiano enye and I say at the Kodiano assume man fast war. But many who didn't come you know. Last season for Manchester United, fancy. Say check Manchester United XG per every single 90 minutes. Any goals are Manchester United a share per every single 90 minutes. Shadrach beat me a boy graph now. You would understand the reason why Manchester United are poised in getting players like Benjamin Sesko, Matheus Cunha, and Brian Mbeumo. Now on the graph on your screen, I see any XG per 90 minutes. Expected goals will be added to me. Say goals also Manchester United share. See about 90 minutes more yeah. Dudu also Wontumi share. Manchester United Oman share crown also Wontumi share bear 1.5 goals, which is equivalent to bear 2 goals per every single 90 minutes. And also United team share. But realistically, you bobo game na Manchester United a share bear 1.1 and I say bear 1.09 be oh baby. Omuntimi and share goals no and fan complement or more XG na also munya every single 90 minutes. Meaning say Manchester United underperforming. Manchester United underperforming when it comes to the XG as compared to the total number of goals almost every single 90 minutes. Now, so Manchester United in this position, Mike, they will need to get players or more outscore or more XG last season to come into the club. Said the bear or more betimi increasing their chances of matching their XG last season or more underperforming. It is a shame that betimi boy in terms of the list of players or more outperforming or more XG last season in the top 5 leagues you would understand the entire United went in for Cunha, went in for Mbeumo, and now they are going in for Sesko. It is the main focus of United yes last season. Yet I say when say XG ni yentimi kura man underperforming. So now let's bring in players or more outperforming or more personal XGs because of money more in terms of scoring a lot of chances. In the list, why the toss of fourth in terms of players or more outperforming or more XG? Brian Mbeumo. Obana be do 9 for one
no about Matheus Cunha.
Then Oko down be able to do 28 and one Benjamin Sesko.
Okay. There's more outperforming.
More expected goals. I'm United signing or Moba because United no last season also almost unexpected goals of 58 almost 44. They performed below their expected goal ratio. Now in this instance, Benjamin Sesko in the last 2 seasons in the Bundesliga had 27 goals. The expected XG is 17.7 goals. Meaning say we're outperforming the XG by 10 solid goals. It United Philly said no. Yet the way beka Mbeumo, Cunha hoa, ebeboa. And United believe it is a totally different situation. So what to talk Tamano Mokofa Rasmus Hoyland in Abana. Because Mokofa Rasmus Hoyland in Abana, Anthony on the Premier League na Fenwaba. Experience wise, quality in the Premier League, no actually goes to no abose. Number 2, Jadon Sancho na form let say consistent and inconsistent. Alejandro Garnacho na performances let say. The only player Rasmus Hoyland could count on in the Manchester United setup was Bruno Fernandes. Fullbacks near Diego Dalot. You remember season another Dalot I assist do say. Look so no be assist ni Prakobasa. Etienne you go farm Mazori di ne buy. Mazori ni Dalot interchange ba ko botre na ba ko abotu afi wing backs ne bedru pepe so bi ne hu se obi ti se Amad Diallo mo
Wontumi 101.3
but in this instance Manchester United wo gidi say omo surround a young potential with quality experience from the league, not in terms of trophies. Tenier, quality experience, not in terms of trophies, but in terms of experience in playing the Premier League, and they are tested and proven in the English Premier League. Matheus Cunha, and Brian Mbeumo, alongside Bruno Fernandes. It's able to provide a lot to their man. Fancy, this is why Manchester United entered into the market for a player like Benjamin Sesko. Now, what does he bring? Fancy, last season, check it for the past 2 seasons in the Bundesliga. 64 games, 15th when ranked Bundesliga, goes 27th or ranked 7th. So he's not the best of the best when it comes to goal scoring in the Bundesliga. Fashion team, Sesko only the best of the best when it comes to scoring in the Bundesliga. But right-footed goals 13th in the Bundesliga, left-footed goals 32nd, headed goals 8th, in the league 4th. Baby, I'm making us wedding common years and your mommy, headed goals in fast breaks. What checking Manchester United preseason games in there? Have 5 seconds. Everything clearly indicates that United will not change in one season to become a highly dominant team against any opponent. United ain't team bedane after one season and a highly dominant team against any opponent in one season. This one munya abutre. Kakra. Into first breaks in the you need a player in the shape of Benjamin Sesko, which is in terms of the Bundesliga in the last 2 seasons, players on match fast break goals do no or also third and send about headed goals set pieces in the he is there. Fancy, he is not your ultimate goal scorer, and you prove your statistics here by your screen. You say Fancy from RB Leipzig on share 20 goals a season that Benjamin Sesko on share 20 goals a season that and you be a exceptional exceptional, but he is brought in for specific purposes and he has the ability to outgrow baby Ojina say technically Fancy or completely not less than 1.46 dribbles per every single 90 minutes per height
and in the place Bundesliga
and even an out and out striker in the Bundesliga, he outperformed every single out and out striker in terms of dribbles. In the Premier League, this is a test case for him, but I think United knows the reason why they went in for him, and these are the reasons I'm media amount and they'll beat media team quickly. Fancy, I say Liverpool as also your good sellers in the market. They are not only being buyers because ultimately turned that win winners for 65 million euros. Fancy your motor is saying after 2 or 3 years, value now also get me back for more. This is a player Liverpool are more reacting in at as on penny beam. But they've been able to sell him for 65 million euros.
Almost 75. So may sure say be add-ons be crabesa. Or some but 2 seasons.
And there was a revelation yesterday from Germany said they dictated how much they were going to take from Luis Diaz. Emma say Liverpool also was sell on clause. So you understand how they are doing their business and how they are getting money. Say no kwa be fa so abe spend you see can the way obesity assign be there. Menya so be abetimi ni omako Chelsea de na bia. Omo ton o ma de. Omo saka omo sika. De omo ba ko fa bia no. E omo ankasa choice. He say Alexander Isak si Canada ho. Hometete as to say Newcastle. Ebe jemu amana kono. But assistance am no di nkomo dey very difficult for Newcastle. So Omeka say Isak nko because omo nyanya replacement. This is where Jackson and only Watkins could come in. But Newcastle project now any the way situation is city corner. If they are not careful in the next 5 years, or maybe players be say Bruno Gomes Munina. We put a big dent on their image, especially with their project. And now I'm a citing example now with Chelsea, Manchester City, how they became a force to reckon with in the Premier League. And if we outside the Premier League, Newcastle they are not to assume say Tam Ashasi. Be a quite no message some on your ma. But we a player now Bruno Gomes. We a player now team na Isa. We a player now team na Tonelia. Wa Fancy. At the echo you beka de natural. Ube too full. Say project no crown or money me do home common crown as a sebi and tasu kakra. It's my baby friend. But I think we be open the door for Chelsea to see something. Say, hey, Nicolas Jackson made me movie the aba. But fancy.
Because Chelsea for the Newcastle must start.
Newcastle, Casacra,
between 50 to 60 million pounds.
Quick. Chelsea,
yeah.
Chelsea, yeah, minimum say there Garnacho ni Javisimo. But fancy. Javisimo, no. Chelsea should do whatever it takes to bring up down.
Play and the
every single game I've watched from Leipzig, and even except of Benjamin Sesko, there's one player who always stands tall in that video. Javi Simons. Left here, Juma, right here, Juma. Technically. Fancy me players are technically omuye very good. One you could my head so be Jeffrey in 9 I love such players. And or signing a obey improve Chelsea in every single aspect.
Aish.
101.3
in every single, because one fancy he can create. You see, Adema Rodri, ebe exceptional at some point in time a Ballon d'Or award no. A man common you try on time say one Rodri did not only become a defensive midfielder who tackled and even intercepted passes. Rodri ebe grow ebe ye obi ana osasu controlling dominating games the Manchester City. Thirdly was have a creator. So having a midfielder who can defend, tackle and intercept. At the same time, the midfielder who can help you control possession. And at the same time, a midfielder will make create amount. And it's very difficult to have that player, especially 3-in-1. And this is a player that offers that.
Oh,
yes, so time, already.
Okoduana way in America. Mate. Oh, Mesa Medasi. Now, so no yenye ABC no quick. No part 10 o'clock bia. Omoye draw now. Some of them may ba Mr. Bodo or Sporty FM now. Mr.